Hello everyone, and welcome to a Let's Look At. I know it should be Deus Ex Day today, but I don't feel like sitting for 20 minutes recording. I'm pretty sure I have bronchitis again, so I'm going to try and get into the doctor tomorrow morning. Hopefully that'll work. But today we're going to be looking at Total Anarchy. Yeah, I think it is only in alpha right now, maybe it's in beta, I'm not exactly sure on the specifics, but it's sure not a full game yet, but it is a very promising project nonetheless that I'm wanting to give some publicity to, so here we are. So let's get going before I waste too much extra time doing stuff that doesn't really matter. So, yes, it's a very simple premise. You'll be getting the story pretty much within the next 2 minutes anyway, and then after that I'll be showing off the gameplay. But yeah, you can quite literally just go around and hit whoever you want. Doesn't really matter why or when. I think we just got called to the boss's office, so instead of actually going like a sensible adult, we're just throwing a hissy fit. You might also know this guy knows how to do... I forgot what that thing Michael Jackson does. Or did, I'm sorry. Moonwalk. He can moonwalk if you don't know how to move your mouse. So yeah. It's very seamless controls once you get used to it. It can look kind of funny when you're not facing the right way, but beyond that, yeah. So the manager, the whole thing of this is we've gotten called. You can pretty much guess what's going to happen. We're going to get fired, probably not least of which because of my dialogue, because I don't like bosses, generally speaking. I try and act nice in real life, but in video games we don't have to, right? So why should we? So, yes. Also, there was another minor little incident, like selling drugs at work. Might have been a reason why we got fired. So, yes. We all know this story. We know you can go around and punch people up, but what other features does it have, Bar? Well, let's jump into it. Now, the one thing I've noticed is you might notice all these people have guns, and they didn't shoot me. I assume this is because it was a work in progress kind of thing going on, but, they never really shot at me, so the challenge was kind of gone. The only way you can really die, at least I found, is if you crash into something when your car's on fire, or drive long enough for while it's on fire. I'm not exactly sure. But you can tell from the gameplay here that this is very much akin to Grand Theft Auto. I don't know why I went to Dragon Ball Z. It's not. It's not at all. One thing I will say though, that they took the depends on who you ask, their view on driving sides. To me, they're a bunch of amateurs, because in the game, people drive on the left side of the road. I assume this is because this is made in, like, England or something, or maybe in, like, China. I have no idea who made this. Doesn't really matter, but, you know, apparently they thought, hey, you know what, people drive on the left side of the road. I don't drive on the left side of the road, generally speaking, because people would die if I did in this country. So, that is a little bit of a... It trips me up, but it's not even worth hardly mentioning. But that's pretty much the only annoyance I have. It's just because I'm used to driving on the right side. You see here, but that's just because that's just because I'm American, and I'm not apologizing for that. So, yeah, you can. I think you can also go and get like objectives and missions. I just was having too much fun going around trying to do what I used to do in Grand Theft Auto and just see how many people I could kill before they killed me. Which is, you know, fun's the name of the game, or at least it should be in my opinion. So, hey, it gets a pass on me on that one. And, yeah, you can see how the gameplay goes here. I also forgot to mention there are guns. You use those by 1, 2, 3, and 4. You change them. You hit 1 twice if you want to go back to your fists. So those are the controls. They're very easy to grasp. But we're about to die here. So thank you all very much for watching. Give this a try. It's an Alpha Beta Gamer. I'll put the description in the link below. So until then, everyone. Until then.